Hello everybody, it's Teacher Sam here. And I wanted to take a few minutes to debunk a few myths. I'm in just a few Facebook groups. I don't follow all the Facebook groups because there's a whole lot of drama. Anytime you get a bunch of women around, there's a bunch of drama. But there seems to be this air of discontentment, this air of frustration when it comes to new teachers right now. And I understand the frustration. I really, truly do. But I feel like I need to take some time to put you at ease and maybe give you a little bit more information before you apply. First of all, this is not a job that you come into guaranteed in the first 3 months you're going to be able to pay all of your bills with this paycheck. That's not the way it works. As a VIpkid teacher, you are booked by parents. And that essentially means that you're not guaranteed an hour. You're not guaranteed a minute in the classroom. Is that a shame? Yes. But then once you start working, it makes you bust your butt twice as hard to make sure you maintain your bookings. Now, I've had some people say that, oh, well, if you're not beautiful and you don't have your hair done, you don't do your makeup, and you don't do all these props, and you don't do puppets, you're not going to get booked. And if you don't, if you're not this happy-go-lucky person in the morning, you're not going to get booked. And there's not a lick of that true. I'm not a morning person. To be perfectly honest, I hate the morning. Of course, I get up because that's my job. That's what I get paid to do. But I am not this super cheerful, yay, 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 yay person at 3 o'clock in the morning. Another thing that I have seen is about your looks. You need to look vain. You need to have your makeup done. I do have, and I will show you exactly what I use, because I do have props for this company. I think they make a great product, if I can find it while I'm sitting here. It's right here. Okay. I don't wear makeup. Never, ever. However, I got this lipstick. It is by Acti Labs. Okay, Acti Labs. I don't know the name of the color. It's not listed on here. Let me tell you why I use lipstick. My lips aren't that bright. And in the morning, the light is even worse in this room. And so I use a bright red lipstick to highlight my lips because it helps the kids. It makes it easier for them to follow the movements of my mouth. Beyond that, I don't do makeup. Do you see this hair right here? Do you see this? You see this bun? Every day. Every day. I don't do my hair for class. I get up, my class starts at 3 a.m. I get up at 2:54. I roll out of bed and I stumble in here, grab a cold glass of ice water, which I drink through every single class, and I make that experience about the kid. That's what it comes down to, is if you're able to customize an experience for a child without knowing them. Let me kind of explain. Little boys, they love cars. This wasn't an expensive prop. This little 90-something cent Walmart deal. Boys love them. Girls, you know what girls love? They love hair bows. So I'll put a hair bow in my hair. One little girl loves hair bows. I will have 5 of these babies in my hair. And I just go with it. Why? Why would I do that? Because it gets their attention and it shows that I'm paying attention to them. I say all of that to say this. You do not have to wear makeup every day. You do not have to wear pants every day as long as you don't stand up. You do not have to do your hair. It's not all about this vanity thing. I truly feel like I have found the reason that I'm successful in this company, and it doesn't have anything to do with vanity. It has to do with, number one, you give a crap. Not just about your paycheck, but you give a crap about the student. You truly want the student to succeed, which leads me to number 2. There are some kids that will do everything under the sun to stress you out in their 25 minutes. Let me tell you something. I had one the other day. And I thought to myself, dear Holy God, save me from this. I was praying for an IT. But as I went through the class, I realized he was struggling with a few things. Like, honestly. And I realized this because I wasn't just giving up on him. Like, I still wanted him to succeed, even if he was being a butt. Now, his language was bad as far as things that he called me. His behavior in the classroom was poor. As I start reading comments from other teachers, they're saying, oh, he's great, he does this, he does that. And I'm thinking, it's either me or he's just having a bad day. So, I saw a post in a group, and one of the teachers had mentioned this child's name. Now, there are many students, thousands and thousands of students. I had no idea it would be the same student. But her and I got to talking, and I realized it's the same kid. And she tells me, she's like, well, I always leave him good feedback. Why? Why is it that we feel that we need to leave this great, super sugary, sweet feedback if the kid's being a brat? And let me tell you something. My kid's homeschooled. Well, I have one that's homeschooled and one that's public schooled. And if I feel like a teacher is lying to me and telling me my child is behaving when they're not, that is just going to make it way worse for me. So, for the first time, I put my big girl panties on and I said, we have some behavior issues. This is what your child spent 25 minutes doing today. Screaming and cussing at the teacher. Punching the iPad. Slamming the iPad down while they ran out of the room. Coming back and refusing to participate in class. Now I want you to know that the feedback that mother left me was valuable, because she said, thank you for bringing this to my attention. I was unaware of the problems. However, I will be in class now. Now, this student had another class with me, and guess what? Mama sat right next to him, and he was a perfectly behaved little gentleman. Do I feel that answers all the problems? No, I don't feel that answers all the problems. But that's the 2 steps. Number 1, you have to give a crap. Number 2, you have to be willing to sometimes put your neck on the line a little bit and tell the parents the truth. Plenty of teachers before me have sugar-coated things. I don't do that in real life. My kids, which are walking around right now, will tell you that if they come to me and they say, how does this look? And it looks like a hot mess, I'm going to tell them they look like a hot mess. Because that is the absolute truth of it. My sister does not come to me and want to know anymore how an outfit looks on her. Because if it makes you look like a big butt, baby, you got a big butt. It ain't my job to sugarcoat things. And so I stopped doing that with students, and I'm getting a fabulous response. So let me go back to the original thought. I go off on tangents, I'm sorry. When these things come to me, I know I need to get them out there to future teachers or current teachers. VIP is not something that you can come in and know that you're going to get a paycheck in 30 days. Every single teacher who has been here for a long time has been here because they have invested in themselves. And I don't mean money. They've invested time. Workshops, bad classes, trial classes, reading post after post after post in Facebook, learning as many tips as we can, watching all the YouTube videos. Guess what? Do you know why I'm doing videos? Because I watch Nancy Taylor, and she does wonderful. And when I was interviewing people, I would always tell them to watch her videos. I have a different side of things. I'm not the happy yay that Nancy Taylor is. I think she's a wonderful teacher, and she posts beautiful videos. That ain't me. But I have drawn in a student pool that I am booked from 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. 6 days a week. Every Friday and Saturday night I'm booked, and if I choose to open on Sunday, it books within about 30 minutes. It can happen, and it can happen for you. But know that it's not going to be. So if you're looking for a job, you need a job and you need a paycheck in the next 30 days because you've got a mortgage or groceries. This is probably not something you're going to be able to do to accomplish that. There are lots of other things that you can do, though. On that same note, if you want to see more videos from me, like, subscribe, and in the box down below, I've got my referral link for VIpkid. I've also got a Google spreadsheet form that you can sign up. Once a week, I do online video conferencing. That conferencing allows me where I send out invitations to VIpkid teachers or future teachers where they have an opportunity to sit down and say, hey, you know what, I'm really confused about this. Can you give me pointers, or can you help me prep for my interview or whatever? I don't get paid to do these things. I honestly just love what I do. So all that's down below. I hope you have a great day, and thanks for tuning in.